Hi, welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to see operating costing. We have already seen various topics under cost accounting. You can find the playlist in the description box. And please subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon to get the further notification of my new uploads. Okay, now let us see the problem. Before we see the problem, let us see what is operating costing briefly. Okay, see, operating costing or service costing, both are same meaning only. Operating costing method is one designed to ascertain and control the cost of the undertakings which do not produce products but which render services. Okay, see here, I'll tell you in simple words. Operating costing is an accounting methodology, okay, which is designed to ascertain the cost, total cost, as well as to control the cost for the service sector, okay, which is not applicable for the production sector. So this operating or service costing is purely applicable for service sector. So those organizations rendering service but not producing any product. Okay, now let us see what are the different classifications of cost. See, the operating costing or service costing is applicable for all service sectors. Okay, so now we are going to see transport costing. So transport sector also one of the service sector. They are not producing any product but they are rendering service to the public. Okay, so now how the transport company will maintain all the records. Okay, so generally for transport costing, the cost can be classified into three different categories. See, the first one is fixed or standing cost. Okay, that is the first category. So all fixed charges or fixed costing will be comes under this category. And the second one is maintenance charges. Okay, so all the maintenance charges which is related to transport organization. So that will be comes under maintenance charges. And the third one is operating and running charges. So these are the three different categories of transport costing. The first one is standing cost, and second, standing means fixed nature, and the second one is maintenance charges, and the last one is operating and running charges. So these are the three classifications of cost which comes under transport costing. Now let us see the cost sheet format for transport costing. See, this is the format of cost sheet for transport costing. Here, vehicle number, carrying capacity. Suppose if you take bus, okay, so vehicle number, bus number, and carrying capacity 60 seat or 80 seat like that, okay, and period for the particular month or particular week or particular days, okay. And here the costs are classified into three categories. The first one is fixed cost, and second one maintenance charges, and the third one operating cost. Let us see what are the various components which comes under three different categories. The first one is fixed cost. Fixed cost means these are the various expenses which is remain constant. There will be no changes according to the capacity or kilometer or travel. Okay, so these are the things remain constant for certain period. So these are the things called as fixed cost. The first one is garage rent, insurance, motor vehicle tax, interest on capital, road tax, administration. Okay, these are the expenses which comes under fixed cost. Okay, the second one is maintenance charges. So maintenance charges means these are the charges which is required to maintain the particular transport. Okay, for example, repairs, overhauling, painting, tires and tubes, cleaning, garage stuff. Okay, these are the examples for maintenance charges for transport sector. Okay, and the next one is operating cost. So operating cost is very important in order to operate the particular transport or particular bus or vehicle. So the examples are petrol or diesel, engine oil, lubricating oil, grease, wages of operators, depreciation, mechanics, cleaner. Okay, so these are the expenses which is required to operate the particular transport. Okay, so this is called as operating cost. So these are the three different components of cost which is required to maintain the cost record for transport company. And finally, find the grand total, that is fixed total, maintenance charges total, and operating cost total. So grand total is the total cost for the particular vehicle. Now these are the additional information which is required to maintain for the transport sector. That is days maintained, okay, days operated, days idle 1 or 2 days, okay, total hours operated, total kilometers covered, total trips made, total kilometers run, total monthly charges, cost per day operated, cost per day maintained, cost per kilometer, cost per hour, cost per trip, cost per passenger kilometer. Okay, so these are the important elements, important calculations required to maintain cost record about the transport sector. Okay, now with this information we are going to see two different problems related to transport costing. Look at the first problem. From the following information, calculate kilometers and total passenger kilometers. Okay, they ask you to find out two things. The first one, total kilometers and total passenger kilometers. So we need to calculate two things. See, some informations are given. The first one, number of buses 4. Days operated in a month 30 days. Trip made by each bus 4. Distance of route 50 kilometers long one way. Okay, if we take to and fro, it will take 100 kilometers. Okay, so one way 50 kilometers, two way 100 kilometers. And the next one, capacity of bus 60 passengers. Okay, normal passengers traveling 75% of the capacity. So total capacity of the bus 60 passengers, but only 75% of the capacity normal passengers traveling. Okay, so with this information, they ask you to find out total kilometers covered and total passengers kilometers. Okay, see the first one. See the solution. The first one is computation of total kilometers covered. Okay, see, there is a formula to find out total kilometers covered based on the information given in the problem. See, the formula is total number of buses. How many bus? 4 bus. Okay, and then number of days. How many days in a month? 30 days. Okay, number of trips. How many number of trips? 4 trips. Okay, each bus taking 4 trips per day. Okay, and then distance of trip. Okay, the distance of trip also given. To and fro 100 kilometers. One way 50 kilometers, no. So to and fro 100 kilometers. So these are the informations given in the problem. Based on that, with this formula, you can find out the total kilometers covered. The formula is number of buses into number of days into number of trips into distance of trip. Okay, this is the standard formula to find out total kilometers covered. Now apply the formula to find out the total kilometers covered. See, number of bus, how many? 4 buses. Number of days in a month, 30 days. Number of trips made each bus, 4. And distance covered, 100 kilometers. That is 50 kilometers one way, no. For two way, 100 kilometers. Okay, now apply the formula to find out total kilometers covered. So number of buses, 4. Into number of days, 30 days in a month, into number of trips, 4 trips by each bus, into distance 50 plus 50, 100 kilometers. Okay, now what is the answer? 4 into 30 into 4 into 100. You'll be getting 48,000 kilometers. So this is the total kilometers covered. Okay, now see the second one. See the problem. Now we have calculated total kilometers covered. Now we need to calculate total passenger kilometers. For that, see the problem. The capacity of the bus 60 passengers. Okay, in order to find out total passenger, you have to see the capacity and normal passenger traveling. Okay, 75% of capacity only traveling every day. So that you have to take these two informations and multiply with the total kilometers in order to find out total passenger kilometers. Now see the calculation for this. See the second one, computation of total passenger kilometers covered. Okay, for that, just take the total kilometers. How many kilometers? 48 kilometers, no. So take 48,000 kilometers into, okay, total passenger kilometers. No, we have taken kilometers covered and we need to take the number of passenger, that is capacity of the bus and the percentage of capacity. See, capacity of bus 60 passengers and normal passengers traveling 75%, not 100%. So we cannot take simply 60, but we have to take only 75% of 60. Now see the calculation. 48,000 total kilometers covered into capacity 60. No, in that only 75% only traveling every day. Now find out the total passenger kilometers covered. Okay, 48,000 into 60 into 75%. The answer is 21,60,000 passenger kilometers. Okay, see we have taken total kilometers covered into capacity of the bus. The capacity of the bus is 60 passengers, right? In that only 75% of the passengers traveling every day. So with this you can find out the total passenger kilometer covered. Okay, that is 21,60,000 passenger kilometers. See, this is the way to calculate total kilometers covered and total passengers kilometers covered. Okay, now let us see the second problem. See the second problem. A transport company is running 4 buses between 2 places 100 kilometers apart. The seating capacity of each bus is 60 passengers. The following particulars are taken from their books for a month. Okay, so this is the information related to cost for a particular month. Okay, see the first one. Wages of drivers, conductor and cleaner 5,000 rupees per month. Salary of supervisor and office staff 2,000 rupees. Diesel oil etc. 8,000 rupees. Repairs and maintenance 1,500. Taxation and insurance 2,000 rupees. Depreciation 3,000 rupees. Interest and other charges 2,500. Okay, so these are the informations, cost informations are given. See, first we need to find out fixed cost, that is standing cost, and variable cost, that is the maintenance cost and running cost, which comes under variable cost. Okay, so simply you can divide the cost into 2 categories. The first one is a fixed cost, the other, all 2 other things comes under variable cost, that is running as well as maintenance cost, which comes under variable cost. Okay, with that you can prepare the cost sheet to find out the total cost for a particular month. And then the actual passengers carried were 80% of the capacity. Okay, the total capacity of the bus is 60 passengers. In that only 80% of the passengers traveling every day. Okay, then the buses ran on all the days, all 30 days. Okay, each bus made a to and fro trip, that is only 1 trip per day. Okay, with this they ask you to find out the cost per passenger kilometer. Okay, now let us see how to calculate cost per passenger kilometer. So first we need to find out the total cost with the help of the statement. Okay, and then you can find out the cost per passenger kilometer. Let us see the calculation for this. See, first we need to calculate total cost, that is statement of operating cost for the month. Okay, particulars rupees. Now see the problem. See, in the problem they have given cost information. With that you have to find out the fixed cost and variable cost. Okay, see, fixed cost means the cost remains same irrespective of the kilometer or passenger travels. Okay, so certain expenses remain constant for each and every month. See, the first one is wages of drivers, conductors and cleaner. This is monthly payment, right? This is a fixed cost. And then salary of supervisor and office staff also per month calculation. This is also fixed cost. And then diesel and oil, this will be varied, depends upon the travel or trip. So this will be comes under variable cost. And then the next one, repairs and maintenance. This is also depends upon the travel or distance. So this will be comes under variable cost. And then taxation and insurance. This is also remains same for each and every month. So this will be comes under fixed cost. And then depreciation. So depreciation also depends upon the usage of the transport. So this will be comes under variable cost. And the last one, interest and other charges. So this is also remains same for each and every month. So this will be comes under fixed cost. Okay, now with this you can enter total fixed cost and total variable cost. Then you can find out the total cost per month. Okay, now let us see the solution. See the solution to find out the total operating cost for the month. Okay, so here we have divided the cost into two categories. The first one is fixed or standing charges and the second one is variable or running charges. All the running as well as maintenance charges also comes under this category. Okay, now see, under fixed charges, wages, salaries, taxation, interest. These are the fixed nature. So total fixed cost 11,500. And then running and maintenance or variable cost. Diesel, repairs and maintenance, depreciation. So these are the running and maintenance or variable cost. Total variable cost is how much? 12,500. Now total fixed cost plus total variable cost is equal to total cost. So 24,000 is the total cost for the month. Now with this information we can find out the second one. See the problem. See, the question is, they ask you to find out cost per passenger kilometer. For that, we need to calculate total cost. That we have done. Okay, we have calculated total cost. Next, we need to find out total kilometers covered. And with that, you can find out the cost per passenger kilometer. Now, see the calculation. See, the question is, they ask you to find out cost per passenger kilometer. Okay, this is the formula to find out this. That is total cost divided by passenger kilometers. So we have calculated total cost. How much? 24,000. Okay. Now we need to calculate passenger kilometers. For that, first we need to find out total kilometers covered. Okay. And then we need to calculate passenger kilometers. After finding this, you can simply apply the formula to find out cost per passenger kilometers. Okay. Let us see the calculation for kilometers covered. What is the formula to find out kilometers covered? Number of buses into number of days into number of trips into distance of trip. Okay. So according to our problem, how many number of bus? See the problem. According to our problem, how many number of buses? A transport company is running 4 buses. Okay. So 4 buses and then number of days. For that, see this information. The buses ran on all the days, which means for a month 30 days are there, no, usually. So that 30 days, number of days 30 days and then number of trips. Here each bus made a to and fro trip, which means only one trip. Okay, so 1 into distance. For distance, see here, a transport company is running 4 buses between 2 places 100 kilometers apart. So that to and fro 100 plus 100 200 kilometers per day. Okay, per trip. So with this information you can find out the total kilometers covered by using the formula. See the solution for the calculation of kilometers covered. Number of buses 4. Okay, number of days 30 days. Number of trip only one trip. Distance covered 200 kilometers. 100 plus 100 200 kilometers is equal to total kilometers covered. How many? 24,000 kilometers covered. Okay. Now we need to calculate passenger kilometers. For that, just take the total kilometers, 24,000 kilometers into bus capacity into the percentage of people traveling every day. Okay. With that, we can find out the passenger kilometers. Okay. For that, see the problem. The seating capacity is 60 passengers and the actual passenger carries were 80% of the capacity. Okay. Now see the calculation. We have taken the total kilometers covered into seating capacity of the bus is 60. Okay. In that only 80% of the people traveling every day. Okay. So now 24,000 into 60 into 80%. You will be getting the passenger kilometers. The answer is 11,52,000 passenger kilometers. Okay, so this is the answer. That is the total passenger kilometers are 11,52,000. Now with this you can apply the formula, that is total cost divided by passenger kilometers to find out cost per passenger kilometers. See, first we have to take the total cost. How much total cost? See the previous calculation. See the calculation of operating cost, that is total cost. Total fixed cost 11,500 and total variable cost 12,500. So total cost how much? 24,000. So take 24,000. See 24,000 total cost. Okay. Divided by passenger kilometers. See the formula. total cost divided by passenger kilometers. Just now we have calculated passenger kilometers. Now see the answer. 11,52,000 passenger kilometers. So enter here 11,52,000. Now the answer is rupee 0.02 per passenger kilometer. Okay. So cost per passenger kilometer is 0.02 rupee. Okay. So this is the answer. This is the way to calculate cost per passenger kilometer by applying the simple formula. Total cost divided by passenger kilometers. Okay. Hope you understand the concept. Please see the description box to find the links related with this topic. Hope you like this video. Please hit the like, subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you.